Hey! Before we get started, just a couple things. First, grab your equipment. Check the description below for details. And of course, know that you can modify any of the workouts and complete them without weights or equipment depending on what you have available and your experience. You can do the moves right along with me, but remember to take breaks and rest as you need to. I'll be sure to mention when I think it's a good point to catch your breath, but definitely listen to your body. Once you have everything you need, hit play and let's work out. We'll get started with hip bridges. You can have your feet elevated or flat. We'll have 10 of these. You want to make sure that you're squeezing through your seat and your hamstrings. Press your hips all the way towards the ceiling. And of course, remember to breathe the whole time. Use your exhale throughout each move. Next, you have 10 single leg bridges. Same as before. Squeeze through your seat and your hamstring. Press the hips up high. Make sure you use your core so that you're lifting both hips evenly. You're doing good. Almost done with this side. Once you complete the last few, try to move quickly. You'll be standing for your next move. For our single leg deadlift, a couple things to remember. Anchor through your standing leg. Also think about keeping your hips as level as you can and pulling your abs up and in. Really wrap your abs around, pull your belly button towards your spine. Use your exhale each time and move nice and smooth. Control each motion. Almost done. Just a couple more. When you get to the last one, keep the leg lifted behind you. We're gonna add a row. From here, pull your elbows nice and high. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And as you extend the arms, think about pressing down. Same thing for the other side. 10 single leg deadlifts, 6 rows. Remember to keep the abs engaged the whole time and anchor through your standing heel. Finish strong. Next up, we have a cardio blast, something to get your heart rate going and to challenge your balance a little bit. There are many modifications for this one, so definitely do whatever feels best for you. Know that you can take out the push-up entirely, or you can even do the push-up on your knees if necessary. I personally like the skip jump at the top, but of course, you can take the jump out entirely or jump off of both feet. Additionally, I like to add an extra challenge halfway through, so the single leg push-up and jump are totally optional. Great job, you're almost done with this side. If you stuck with the single leg jump the whole time, when you get to the second side, we're gonna need to mix it up. There's a whole nother round of this and you'll wanna save your arms. So instead of a push-up here, I added shoulder taps. at the halfway point again. So if you want to add that balance challenge, this is the point to do it. Take it back to that push-up, single leg, breathe through it. Once you finish this, you've earned a break. Go ahead and catch your breath, grab water, and we'll get started with round 2. Round 2 starts the same way, with a little bit of an addition. Again, 10 hip bridges, but once you get to that 10th one, you're gonna hold at the top and add 10 pulses. Squeeze the seat, squeeze the hamstring, and press the hips up towards the ceiling. Same thing for single leg. 10 full bridges, then 10 pulses at the top. Great. Finish strong on this side. And again, move quickly to the standing position and get ready for the deadlifts. Depending on the size of your weights, you can use 1, 2, or none at all. I opted for 1 this round because the next move requires the weight to be lifted overhead, and that can be a little challenging with heavier weights. Once you finish your 10th deadlift, take a moment to find your balance. This next one requires you to be really stable. Lift the leg nice and high behind you, anchor through your standing leg. Of course, pull your abs up and in, and as you exhale, lift the arms nice and high. Think about taking your biceps right next to your ears. And as you lower the arms, press back down. It should be active on both sides. You only have 5 of these lifts, and that should be plenty. Once you're done, shake out your arms and switch to the other side. Try to be conscious of your core. Think about using your abs to help control the lift and the lower of your leg. You want to squeeze your seat, but you want to make sure your core is helping you stay stable and steady throughout the whole motion. All right, you're almost done with this one. Remember, you only have 5 of the arm raises. Find your balance, lift the leg nice and high, anchor through your standing leg, and remember to use your breath as you raise the arms and as you lower them. It's totally normal for that standing leg to be a little wobbly, especially once it gets tired. Think about finding a point to focus on, something that's not moving. Put a little bit of a bend in your standing leg And again, the tighter you wrap your abs around, the more stable you'll feel. Okay, this is our last move, and it's gonna feel like a piece of cake compared to everything else. Here you have a tricep push-up and a frog squat. When you do your push-up, keep your elbows nice and tight, lower down nice and slow, and use your exhale as you push back to the top. Think about pulling your abs up and in as you hop into your squat. Sit nice and low for just a second, and then repeat. You only have 10 of these, and you're all done. You're almost there. Finish strong. After these last two, you are officially done with this Quickie workout, and you have for sure earned whatever you're going to treat yourself with after this. Officially done. Right on. Great job. I hope you're as tired as I was. If not, do it again. Otherwise, see you next time.